Okay, now we're going to the last segment of this topic, that is sum and products, and those are the last exercises, the last 4. If the video is too long, I'm going to split into 2, but let's try to make it I'm sorry, let's make it concise. Let's try to. If it's not, I'm not going to jeopardize the teaching method, and then you're just going to split into 2. Now, summation from 1 to 6, and the term is 2y plus 5. Okay, again, pause, do it your own, and then let's go back. And again, don't use a calculator, okay? We're not using calculator in here. I just wanted to teach you not to use calculators in here. Okay, assuming you already did your part, now let's do it this way. I'm going to do a little bit different, okay? Because I'm interested about summing up very quickly. So the terms I'm going to put 1 at each line. So this is going to be what? 2 times 1 plus 5, 2 times 2 plus 5, 2 times 3 plus 5, 2 times 4 plus 5, 2 times 5 plus 5, and the last one, 2 times 6 plus 5. Now let's add them. Well, we have to add everybody, right? Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is 6 times 5. And what about those in here? Let's do it this way. Well, 6 with 4, 10. With 5, 15. With 3, 18. 20, 21. So this is 2 times 21. So the answer, it is going to be this. 2 times 21 plus 6 times 5. And this is what? 42 plus 30, and this is just 72. Okay, this is the answer for this summation. Now let's go quickly to the other one, F, G. For G, we're going to have this one. Summation from 1 to 50, this is 5, right? 1 to 50 minus 1 to the power of I. And I don't have to write, okay, but this is I equals 1, of course, it must be, okay? That's the definition, okay? So again, pause the video and try to do it, okay? You're not going to add everybody, okay? Obviously, it goes over 50. Whenever you have those huge numbers, you are expected to use some trick and not to add one by one, okay? Okay, assuming you did your part again. Now, this is equal to what? Well, minus 1, I'm going to go and do it already, okay? Minus 1 to the power 1, this is minus 1. Minus 1 plus minus 1 to the power 2, it is going to be a plus 1. And it goes like this, right? Forever. Minus 1 plus 1. Minus 1 plus 1. All the way, and we're going to have 50 of those. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, okay, and so on. And then suddenly plus 1, negative. Oh, the last one is going to be what? To the power of 50. It is going to be a plus 1, right? Okay. We can't just put minus 1 because the last one, it is a positive. Now, what I mean about this is this. Let's take pairs in pairs. This pair, it is 0, 0, 0, and so on. Okay, those pairs. Well, we have 50 terms, right? Let's write it down. We have 50 terms between pluses and minuses. And we are going to also have 25 pairs of minus 1 plus 1, right? And all of those pairs, they are 0. So in the end, we're just adding 25 zeros, right? Which is just 0. Okay? Those questions are very easy to do and very easy to miss. it is the easy ones that usually we make mistakes, right? F, G, H. Okay, and the H is going to be what? Let me see here. Okay, this one, yeah, kind of big. I'm going to first revert. I'm going to use the product. Let's make a product now. It's been a while since we don't do a product. The product, and it's going to start at 1 and goes up to 4. And the term is I squared. Okay, of course this is y. Okay, I don't have to write this. Okay, but I always do. Pause, think, and come back. Well, assuming you did your part again, let's start. The first term, it is 1 squared. 1 times, okay, this is times, this is a product, times 2 squared, it is 4, times 3 squared, 9, times the last one, 4 squared, this is 16. Okay, well, how I do this, I would do like this. Let's make it red in here. 9 times 16. I don't like to multiply anything by 9, so I'm just going to multiply by 10. By 10, this is 160. 160 minus 16, 160, 150, 144, right? So this is going to be 144. But this one, I still have to multiply by 2, and this is 288, and again, multiply by 2. We have to multiply by 4, right? Okay. So by 2 and by 2 we get this 4 in here. 28 times 2. Well, this is 600 minus 24, right? Let me write here. 600 minus 24, and this is just 576. Okay, so the answer, it is 576. Okay. Okay, now we're going to the last exercise of this series, and this is going to be page 12. Okay, now let's we start at FGH. Now it's I. Okay, this is the last one. Now this one is going to be this summation of 1 to 8 3j minus 5. And again, if we have j, y, x, z, doesn't matter, okay? This is where it starts, the j, and this is where it ends. I'm not going to write this time because I wanted to get used to it. Again, pause and then come back. Okay, assuming you did it. I'm going to do this one just like I did this one, okay? They are very similar, and I'm going to perform the summation like this. Because if we just, the other option, we can also make this partial summation and sum everybody in the end. But I'm afraid we might not get good numbers. That's why I prefer to stop before. Now, this is going to be what? 3 times 1 minus 5. 3 times 2 minus 5. 3 times 3. Why? Well, I am a j at 3, right? Minus 5. 3 times j minus 5. 3 times 5 minus 5. 3 times 6 minus 5. Why am I adding in here? Because I have to make the increment. I'm sorry. Every time I change the term, I make an increment over j of 1. So this is j1, j2, j3, and so on. I'm going to go to j7, and the last one, j8. This is the last one. Okay? Now, let's see what is this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8. This is 8 times 5. Negative, right? Be cautious. Now, in here, look, we're going to see, I'm not going to add 8 with 7 with 6. My gosh, it's going to take forever to do it. Okay, let's not do it. Let's think what we have. It makes no sense to add 8 with 6 with 7 with 4. It goes forever. Let's do like this. Whenever we have this is a very simple sequence. So this is a 9. Look, 1 with 8, 9. Again, 9. The second 9. The third 9. The fourth 9. 4 times 9. Okay? 4 times 9. Okay? Plus 3, of course. Right? Okay? Not plus, times 3. Because we, how many, what do we, if you just sum up those in here, we're going to get what? 9, 18, 27, 36, right? Okay? So it's this. Okay? So we have 3 36s in here. If we just add those guys in here, we're going to have this. So in the end, well, we're going to have what? 3 36 in here minus 8 5s, right? And this is 90 with 18. 90 with 18, it is 108 minus 40, right? Okay? And this is what? If we just subtract 40, let's start with 100. 100 minus 40, it is 60, right? So it must be 68. Okay? And that's it for our sequence. This is just 68. Okay, and this is the last one for this part. And now we're going to go to the next one, and we're going to see arithmetic progression. So for the sequences, when you have to sum and the product, and also how to deal with different numbers, okay, I believe that's more than enough.